Well, it's important to look your best on the road, and that's not...
Well, the ceremony...
Thank you, D.A. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Now here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Gordon against Hachimura. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And so it's Washington with it after the Magic pick up 2. Here's Bryant. Rebounded by Vucevic. We played just over a minute here in the first. Bryant against Gordon. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
Bonga the pass to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Beal. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
The penetrating game, the ability to get inside off the dribble, very important for this team. And Fournier is brilliant when it comes to slicing up the defense with his drive.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Fournier. Beal with the block. And now here comes Wall leading the break. Here's Hachimura. The kick out to Bryant. Now Beal.
Hey, yo, right here.
6 on the shot clock.
Shot.
Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one goes.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of passing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Smith outside. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Nice to watch Smith get physical on offense. Nothing gets in this guy's way. Plays with a very determined attitude.
Ross with a wide open look. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Payton's checked in. Now here's Gordon. Pass to Ross. Back to Gordon. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Now here's Gordon. So they take the lead. Gordon's got 6.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. And stolen by Gordon. Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early...
And so it's Orlando. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Troy Brown. Wagner out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Payton. And it's Smith in at the 1.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. John Wall's checked in for Washington. Wizards trail by 8. And Wall slams it home.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
For 3, Ross. That shot off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Bamba with the block. And they'll keep possession. Payton finds Bertans. Back to Payton. Goes back up. The putback, and they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Gordon. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Brown the pass to Wagner. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Evan Fournier comes in for Gordon. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Ross. And And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. The Wizards also changing it up. Mahimi's checked in for Bertanis. Hachimura comes in. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
And there's that creativity from Beal. When he's in flight, boy, he's going to show you something special.
Here's Fultz. Rebound, Washington. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Augustine up top, covered by Wall. Augustine dishes to Fournier. Back to Augustine. 6 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range. But I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many. Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Ennis, he's checked in for Augustine. And then for Washington, Bonga's checked in, and it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. Outside, Beal. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. The shot's good from Fournier. And now it's a three-point Magic lead.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And finished off by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Ennis passes to Fournier. Puts up a 3. They get it again. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 3.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Smith outside. It's stolen by Fultz. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the pass to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display. Not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
And the shot goes in. Beal's got 8 points here in this quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
It's taken away by Smith. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Here's Hachimura. And he banks in the layup.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Orlando out in front. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Goodness. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, how'd you... That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Orlando leading by 3. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Pass to Fultz. Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, I tell you what, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz is not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. When he's going up with his shot, he plays through that contact nicely.
And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. And Wall with the slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
For 3, Fournier. Rebound by the Wizards. It's Beal on the wing. He's got 14. On the wing, Bryant. Makes it off the glass. Bryant's got 6.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Fournier against Beal. To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Bryant. For the lead, the drive by Beal. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Isaac passes to Vucevic. The feed to Gordon. And then Vucevic slams it in.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
All with it. He's got 10. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fournier against Beal. Yep, it counts. He's got 8.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Wizards trail by 3. Here's Wall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Carter-Williams lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
All with it. Bamba picks him up. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Wall.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
I'll tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Here's Payton. Banked in off the glass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Carter-Williams, and that one, good. Carter-Williams has got 8 points.
Carter-Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
Here's Smith, and Bamba pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Back to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
Smith drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. Magic leading by 3. Here's Augustine, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Bertans finds Smith. And the layup is good. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I tell you, he's got ultra aggressiveness, does Smith. The way he gets inside and finishes through contact, that's really impressive.
Passes it to Ross. Back to Carter Williams. Feeds to Vucevic. And the rejection by Mahinmi. Pass to Brown. It's tipped. Ross with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Bamba's running and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Magic lead by 3. And we'll be back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the jam by Ross.
Oh, the speed of T. Ross. Really something to see in the open court.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Back to Smith. Brown feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Bryant. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
For 3, Ross. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And it's Ennis with the ball for the Magic. It's a 1-point game. Right block shot. Good on the shot.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Here's Beal. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Back to Fultz. Rebound by Smith.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bryant. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Up top, Fournier. He's covered by Beal. Offensive rebound. And Aminu kicks to Bamba. Up top, Fournier. Bamba passes to Isaac. Clock at 4. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Wall.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
And so here's Orlando. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And these are exactly the kinds of shots Carter Williams is expected to make. He's a natural leader who takes his role on this team very serious.
And Beal kicks to Wall. Bryant trying to free himself up. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from John Wall. Carter Williams finds Aminu. Up top, Bamba. It's stolen by Hachimura. To take the lead, and it's laid in by Wall. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Washington.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
And he comes up with the deuce.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Bryant kicks to Beal. Isaac with the steal. Wall with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Hachimura. And it's denied. Here's Bamba. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And a solid athlete at his size, Bamba isn't bashful at taking it to the rack and drawing the foul.
Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Aminu. And it's Fulton for Michael Carter Williams.
Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Count it!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
It's good on the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Isaac finds Gordon, and here's Fultz. Fournier gets a wide-open look. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Man, I got to give major props to the confidence of Fournier. This guy never backs down, wants the big shot.
So the Magic win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah.
Hello, basketball fan, and we've got time for a quick pregame report.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty. The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Now here's Wall. No good. They swipe it. One-on-one fast break. Here's Hachimura. Cavaliers with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Drummond in the post. Defended by Bryant. Sexton. And it's sent back by Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Love against Hachimura. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Wall. Bryant trying to free himself up. Wall's shot is off. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
And here is Garland. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Wall taking his time here. And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Wall. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Wall's got his second basket. Over to the left wing. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. So he gets them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Smith outside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Here's Bertans for 3. Porter pulls it in. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Drummond. Rebound by Mahimi.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
To the middle, here's Porter, and it's blocked by Brown. Here's Smith, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Drummond. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love. Then for the Wizards, Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahinmi, and it's Peyton in for Beal.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Garland, the pass to Thompson. In the corner, Nance with it. Pass to Thompson. Left side, Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. There's Garland, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
The drive by Smith. Peyton outside. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. And that'll tie this game up.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
Really exciting, the potential of Darius Garland if he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient. He's a guy that's going to keep improving.
And so he makes both from the line. The Wizards shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Smith. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Out to Nance. Pass to Garland. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Tries again. Rebound by the Wizards.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Porter looking it over. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Cleveland, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Wall. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Porter passes to Thompson. And another miss by Cleveland. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Wizards lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Sexton. And it's Osman in at the small forward position.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
Wall against Sexton. Wall passes to Wagner. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Sexton.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Now here's Wall. 9 points in the game so far. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Nance. Sexton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pretty good balance from Sexton as the point guard there, maintaining some concentration.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Thompson after the basket by Washington. Now Wagner. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And Wall kicks to Hachimura. Outside, Wall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Nance.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
And that one falls for John Wall.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so John Wall nails both of them.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Windler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Wall against Sexton. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a change for the Wizards. Smith checked in for John Wall. And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Mahimi. And stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And the rejection by Mahimi. Smith left side. Misses the layup. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Here's Smith following the basket by Kevin Love. Can't get it to fall. Here's Osman. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Good work there as it goes.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The drive by Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Out to the wing. Back to Osman. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. The second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his second bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Smith feeling it out a bit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Love. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Drummond. And again, it's Cleveland.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much from one Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And that does it for our halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Garland. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
Love outside. And they pick up 2. Love's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Wall. Here we go now. And he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
Here's Sexton. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Bryant. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Another shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Hachimura. Garland, the pass to Love. It's deflected. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's Wall. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow!
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Jetty Osman. And that one falls for Wall. Here's Garland. 6 points for him. Just over a minute and a half had passed here in the third quarter. And he makes good on the layup. Garland's got 8.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
Outside, Wall. And Wall slams it home.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Garland. It's blocked, but they recover it. That shot is off, and the Wizards now going the other way.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
He's off on the first. And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Here's Wall. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Sexton dishes to Thompson. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Lets it go. Rebounded by the Wizards.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Now here's Porter. Nice shot by Thompson.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
1:10 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Wall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got 27.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
There's 42 seconds left in the 3rd. That one falls. And it's a 4-point Washington lead. To the inside, Nance. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
All with it. He's got 29 points. There's 25 seconds left to play in the 3rd. The kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from 3-point range. The pass to Porter. Here's Windler. Sexton on the wing. Sexton on the wing. Teardrop shot. Here's Thompson. Passes to Windler. Can't get it to fall. John Wall getting it done for the Washington Wizards. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a master quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside, Porter. He dishes it to Drummond. And yes, it's good.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Out left to the wing. Down low. And stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge. That evens the score.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Bryant comes in for Mahinmi, and it's John Wall in for Smith. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
He was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thanks, David.
Well, the defense slow to react to Garland's play on that possession there. Instinctive to do whatever it takes to get to the foul line.
Good on both. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And here's Wall. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Love outside. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. And finished off by Porter.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Offensive rebound. Drummond finds Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
Wizards trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Bonga. Back to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Wall. 11 feet out and he hits it. Wall's got 33.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Wall. 1:44 left in the fourth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Berton is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
The feed now to Drummond. Pass to Garland. And the officials will call the illegal swing right there.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurt so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Wall. Count that one. Wall's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Scooped up. Drummond. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And 1:01 left in the game. Stolen by Garland. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
For Washington, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Wall. And, oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
Wow, Garland finding an incredible 2 there.
40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Wall. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in. Bonga, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Sexton. No good. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment. in the locker room. Each guy has been going up, and now Washington's starting group. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Outside, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And here's Wall. Right side, Bryant. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
It's good.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Now here's Levine. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And it's Wall. That time the assist from Beal. Wall's got his second basket of the game.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
On the wing, Levine. Outside, White. Chicago again turning it over.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
The Wizards have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Wall. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. White up top. Left side, Levine. And it's sent back by Bryant. And they're able to recover. And he gets the bucket. Wizards have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Wall. Pass to Bonga. Here's Beal. Here's Wall. Bryant controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
There's the pass to Carter. Levine against Beal. That one drops for him.
You see Levine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Zach Levine. And it's Dunn in for White. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Then for the Wizards, Mahimi comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Bradley Beal. Payton, the shot, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Tipped away. In transition, here come the Bulls. Rebound by Smith. Wizards leading by 5. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Smith. He kicks it to Mahimi. Pass to Bertens. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Some changes for Chicago. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Dunn. And a change for the Wizards. Wagner's checked in.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now here's Payton. No points in the game yet for him. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's Cornette. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Harrison. Bertans defending. It's taken away by Payton. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown, good. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bertans. Here's Satoransky. Inside. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. "17 seconds left to play here in the first. Levine feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Carter, the pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Good. Nice job down low. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and
we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Porter at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. Count that bucket. Markkanen's got his first basket.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Out to the right wing. Passes it to Beal. Outside, Wall. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Left side, Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got 10 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Carter on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Porter passes to White.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Kobe White just erupted his rookie year in the NBA. Set a franchise record with Chicago for most threes in a quarter.
Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for the Bulls. Chris Dunn comes in for Zach LaVine. Wall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. Feeds it to Markkanen. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Porter against Hachimura. Here's Bonga. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hachimura, no good. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
What I like about Zach LaVine right now, he's really finding ways to get to the line more.
For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. So for the Wizards, Thomas Bryant comes in for Mahinmi. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. Smith, the pass to Bryant. Poked away. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And LaVine throws it down.
A lot of guys play above the rim. LaVine plays above the square box on the backboard.
The drive by Smith. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Markkanen with it, picked up by Bryant. Markkanen kicks to Porter. LaVine for 3. Rebound by Smith. Washington trailing. Here's Bonga. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Pass to LaVine. From outside the arc. Again, LaVine missing.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Smith right side. 1:19 left in the second quarter. No dice from 9 feet out. Well, Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the inside, Hutchison. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Up in his playmaking skills. When LaVine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Here's Smith. And that one hits back iron.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Carter comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's done in for Kobe White.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
And finish off by Bryant.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's LaVine after the basket by Washington. And the Bulls with another miss. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brown the pass to Wagner. Hachimura with it. Brown outside. Payton against Dunn. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Coach. Five seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Wall. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's Zach.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points and the pad. And that.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. Wall's shot is good.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now here's White. Outside, Levine. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
And here's Wall. After the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. It's stolen by Carter. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. LaVine kicks to White. Outside, LaVine. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Carter finds Markkanen. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. At the elbow, it's LaVine. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. To the paint. Here's White. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Now Wall. He's got 14. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
LaVine with it. Now Beal defending. Porter in the corner. Outside, White. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's White missing. Wizards trail by 7. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Wall, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
And the first one drops. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Saransky's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Now here's Satoransky. Now the pass to Cornett. It's stolen by Mahinmi. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Brown's got the ball. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Here's Dunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the left side wing. Satoransky against Wall. To the middle. Here's Cornett. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And now Wall running the floor all by himself. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Wall looking for an opening. Smith outside, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Bulls making a switch here. Young's checked in. Gary Payton is checked in for the Wizards. Here's Satoransky, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Pass to Dunn. 32 seconds left to play in the third. He feeds it to Young. And stolen by Wagner. And again, Washington running the court in transition. Nice ball movement by Washington. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Wall, got a piece of it, and again Chicago turns it over. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Cornette. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, they've got Harrison, Valentine out there with Young. Then there's Dunn, and it's Cornette in at the 5 down low.
And we've seen this before. Zach with the ability to put up points in bunches.
Stolen by Markkanen. Carter dishes to Levine. The putback, and Carter with his second chance points. Carter's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Bertens. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. For 3, Levine. The Bulls keep it alive. Wizards trail by 8. Bonga, the pass to Beal. Six on the shot clock. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Carter dishes to Markkanen. Left side, Beal. And the shot goes in.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
On the wing, Porter. Beal against Levine. Out to the wing. Fires the three. Markkanen, great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 8.
For a stretch four who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
And Wall. Here we go now. He can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Wall passes to Beal. Back to Wall. Over White. No good from the low block. Chicago leading by 10. Levine way outside. Bertans grabs the board. For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. Count that one. Wall's got 26 points.
And how about John Wall? Just outstanding at sprinting down the floor and just jumping all over the defense.
Outside, Levine. Sinks the three-pointer. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. All with it. Latrey hits it from three-point range. He's got 29 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Levine. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Satoransky's checked in for Kobe White. Hachimura is checked in for Washington. Now here's Wall. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. There's the three. They get it back.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And that one drops for him. Levine's got 31 points.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Now here's Wall. Bucket is good.
You got to clog up the lanes because Wall runs all over you when you don't.
Levine inside the three-point line. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. For the three. Rebounded by the Wizards. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Hachimura. Nice D from Levine. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be. stunning view of Capitol Hill. And as
well, guys,
David, thanks. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Well, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Ball against Fultz. Good work there as it goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Gordon following the basket by John Wall, and he comes up with the deuce. Gordon's got his second basket.
How about the touch and the under control nature of what Aaron Gordon is doing close to the cup? That's nice.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter, and it's Beal in the corner. Back to Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Here's Bonga. Bryant trying to free himself up. Bonga, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fultz with the ball. At the elbow, Vucevic. Back to Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Now here's Wall. And it's good. 2 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Fultz against Wall. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Orlando leading. Outside Gordon. Back to Fultz. Isaac outside. Down low. And Vucevic throws it down.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, a legit threat to finish it with authority.
Wall against Fultz. It's Wall with the drive. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now here's Beal. Lots of room. Vucevic with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Smith. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
.109 left in the first quarter. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Beal with it. Defended now by Fournier. And Brown throws it down hard.
What an outstanding pass. And Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker.
Fournier for 3. Rebound by Mahinmi. Wizards trail by 3. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Beal finds Mahinmi. Up again. Goes up with it again. Brown trying to free himself up. Mahimi's shot is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Back to Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Beal. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
To the inside. Gordon. And it's in there. Gordon's got 6 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Mahimi. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Obviously, the closer to the basket, the better for Mahimi. He's all about high percentage finishes.
Inside. The shot's good from Fournier. He's got 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Orlando out in front. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joy of
being yourself, being in your own.
You know, Gray, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Carter Williams is out there with Terrence Ross, and it's Ennis in at the small forward. Here's Gordon after the basket by Washington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Aaron Gordon welcomes the opportunity to be fouled. You cannot be careless with your defense.
Washington making some changes. Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans, and John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith.
A smooth athlete with...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Washington making a change here. Bogus checked in.
Well, this guy born and raised in Japan, and it's so nice to see Rui Hachimura join the growing list of international players. The NBA is truly a global game.
Now here's Gordon. He has 6. Yep, that one goes. Gordon's got 8 points.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Wizards leading by 3. Outside, Wall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wall against Carter Williams. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Vucevic checked in for Carter Williams. To the paint and stolen by Payton. And now here comes Wall leading the break. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Wall's got the lead up to 5 now for Washington.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Ennis kicks to Fultz. They get it back. They shoot again. And it's Vucevic missing. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And slam dunk by Vucevic. Washington leading now by 5. Payton outside. Now here is Hachimura. Tight defense on him. Now Wall. 12 points for him. It's rebounded by Fultz. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Magic moving the ball around. Ross on the wing. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Orlando also making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. Evan Fournier comes in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Ross. Passes it to Bertens. Beal against Fultz. A drive by Beal. And finished off by Beal.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
Isaac passes to Augustine. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Wizards leading by 5. Over to the left wing. Isaac with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And finished off by Fultz.
You know what? You cannot afford to be careless with the basketball around Jonathan Isaac. Those long arms to get into the passing lanes. Woo-hoo!
Beal with a bucket.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Mahinmi against Fultz. Vucevic, the basket good off the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got 8.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Brown outside. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. Here's Beal. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Wizards lead by 5.
You do not have to be a gifted scorer. Jan Mahinmi willing to create offense, working hard on the offensive window.
Fournier for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it would... And...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's 6 points for Markelle Fultz. Here's Wall. Not going to go that time. And Orlando will come the other way. Pass to Fultz. Gordon with it. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league. Boy, this guy gets up there, doesn't he? Wall with no shortage of athleticism.
For 3, Fournier. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Wall with the slam.
This is unmatched speed at his size and certainly at the point guard position. How are you going to stop that?
Inside, and Vucevic throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim, Wall finishing with style.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And here's Wall. 20 points for him. Fires from 14. Offensive rebound, Bryant. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Bryant's got his first 2 points. The pass to Fultz. To the inside. It's stolen by Bryant. Wall attacking. And he banks in the layup. And now a 6-point Wizards lead.
And this is where John Wall sets himself apart. The ability to get contact and finish with the best of them.
Fournier for 3. To the paint. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fournier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Augustine, no luck. Wizards leading by 7. Here's Wall. And Bamba pulls it down.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
They get the rebound. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Great. He's ferocious when the ball goes up.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Ross, and Ross with the slam.
Well, Terrence Ross's game lends itself to a dunk waiting to happen. This guy is tremendous as an athlete.
Here's Smith to the wing on the left. Bertans with the ball. Now here is Augustine. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. The feed to Bamba. It's stolen by Wall. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Vucevic. Now Bamba. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ross passes to Bamba. Rebound by Mahimi. Mahimi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ross with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Vucevic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. Gary Payton comes in for John Wall. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's James Ennison for Augustine.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here's Carter Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. Carter Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
The putback, it's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Payton. Unable to get that one. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Wizards. They're up by 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic, trailing by 2. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the 3 spot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And the Magic making a change here. Fultz has checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball. Knows what's expected of him and how he can help contribute to win. That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. More good work on the glass there. When it's all said,
oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Beal with the steal.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Hachimura, no good. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That'll be his second foul of the game. Orlando with the ball. Pass to Vucevic. Kicks to Fultz. Fournier for 3.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal. Because of his size and mobility to stay on the ball and affect the shot, that's really good D.
And here's Wall. And that one drops for him. Wall's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Miami's checked in for Washington. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac's checked in. Gordon, the pass to Isaac, and the basket is good.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Wall, and the layup's good off the glass. Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, that one was big. John Wall coming through big time.
Gordon up on top, guarded by Mahimi. Vucevic with the bucket.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Wall. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got 33 points.
Can you tell how confident and comfortable John Wall is putting a team on his back? Do you not love the athletic guard who stays aggressive?
Isaac, it's good on the putback. Isaac's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
Wow, evolving before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
Here's Wall. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. And that one falls for John Wall.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Ross passes to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon wanting the ball with the game in the balance in crucial moments. How big time is he?
It's Wall with the drive, and the layup is good. Wall's got 38 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Passes it to Isaac, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
And both free throws good for Isaac. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. They lead by 1. Here's Wall. He's off on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Ross. Count it, and the foul. And Beal picks one up.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Alvis Bertans checks in for Ian Mahimi. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Wall. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. Here we go, 1-on-1. Outside Gordon. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Some solid defense from Bryant. Bonga, the pass to Bertans. Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside Beal. It falls!
He's got to embrace the moment, and Beal shining brightly.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Down low. Here's Ross. Count it!
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Wall. It drops.
Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it. And just about to get underway as the starting five. It's the NBA on 2. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. Sexton with it. Now Beal defending to the right side. Back to Sexton. Beyond the arc. Connects from 3-point range.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Now Wall. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
And Sexton slams it in.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket. Has that great burst to get to the rim.
Now here's Wall. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Garland. It's a 3-point game, and that one's good. Drummond.
Oh, he attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
And Washington has possession. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Count it. Wall's got his second bucket.
As point guards go, Wall is very adapted, taking the ball inside. I mean, he gets a lot of points in there.
Garland, the pass to Love, to the wing right side with the shot. Misses off the right iron. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, because of Bryant's strong frame, he's never really afraid to absorb contact.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, G.A., his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
31. They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D reeling.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Now, here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. A 3-ball. The offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there.
Drummond always stays active around the rim. He does not need a whole lot of room to throw back some missed shots.
Here's Wall. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Of the timing and energy on display, Bryant positioning himself well and just slapping the ball.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Bertans. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Beal. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Payton, he's checked in for Washington. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Payton attacking. No good, shot missing. Good D by Thompson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Orders running, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Now, here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Count that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And Sexton slams it in.
And this is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
Here's Smith. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Nance, right side. Thompson, left side. And taken away by Brown. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That one good for 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Cavaliers leading. 19 seconds left to play in the first. Passes it to Windler. Back to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Thompson. And here's Brown. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And guys, has been the driving force for Cleveland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Mo Wagner. Payton is out there with Smith. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Bertans in at the 4. Now here's Nance. He dishes it to Thompson. Nance passes to Thompson. Hits the close-range jumper.
Thompson is a super confident guy, prepared to shoot immediately off the pass.
Smith with it. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
But that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got his second basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Thompson finds Porter. Some solid defense from Brown.
And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards. And boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pulled out 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent.
And stolen by Wagner. Smith kicks to Bertans. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Bertans got 6.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Now, here's Garland. And there's the pass to Thompson. Shoots over Wagner. Here's Windler. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Tries again. Tries yet again. Here's Thompson. And a wide open look for Porter. With the tip, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder crashes with power.
And the basket by Payton. Payton's got his first points of the game. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Nance passes to Thompson. Rebound by the Wizards.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Payton in the corner. Wide open look. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Garland, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
One of the most physical players in the league doing his job. Doesn't bother Drummond. If he's got 3 guys on his back, 4 guys on his back, he's still going to score.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 1:09 left here in the second. Here's Wall. He's got 9. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Now here's Beal. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
Here's Beal. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I like how Beal mixes up his scoring. He's capable of finishing when he's got this kind of position.
Sexton's shot is good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
Gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Garland. Pass to Osman. Outside, Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Drummond. Goes back up. It's good. Drummond's got 9 points.
What an amazing display of concentration by Drummond, taking the hit like a champ and completing the bucket.
Outside, Wall. The Wizards shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And that one falls for John Wall.
Let's give Wall credit. I mean, he's fought through the knee injuries, an elite difference maker out there on the floor.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. Look. And
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Ball with the steal. Pass to Bonga. Hachimura with it. Nice ball movement by Washington. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Just 5 on the clock. Beal with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Beal can't get it to go. Cavaliers leading. Love deciding where to go with it. And it's Sexton penetrating. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Washington shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Outside, Wall. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Speed, the precision of Wall. It's just electrifying. Exceptional at knifing into the D and forcing them to foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for John Wall. Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland. And he makes both free throws. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by 1. Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in. 3rd quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
When Hachimura makes a defensive play like that, you can see how fired up his teammates get. I mean, they love when the big fella starts to break.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running. A determined scorer. Wall is fantastic at staying with the shot, even when the defense is on.
Here's Windler, and it's sent back by Bryant, and he's able to get it back. And another miss by Cleveland.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. It's only 1 from 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game. Great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Windler, the pass to Drummond. To end the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Okay, I see Drummond's offensive game starting to evolve a little bit. He's learning how to trick the D with the nice pump fake.
Larry Nance is checked in for Kevin Love. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates, so he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Urginus, again the Wizards score.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The feed to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feast on these type of opportunities.
Wizards leading by 3. Smith the pass to Wagner. Kept alive. And it goes down 2 points. Wagner's got his first 2 points.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Wizards making a switch here. Mahinmi's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And he uses the glass on the layup. Sexton's got 15.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Berton's shot is good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
1:02 left in the third. The open look here for Sexton. No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. Washington leading now by 5. Over in the corner, Bertans. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Wizards haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The Cavaliers trail by 8. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Garland. Drummond trying to get himself free. Doesn't go for him. Passes it to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Up again.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Love kicks to Osman. Sexton for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, a big-time 3 to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
And so it's Washington heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Mahimi is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. And it's Osman with the rebound. Now Cleveland moving it up, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First free throw is good. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Ian Mahimi. And then for Cleveland, Nancy's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Jetty Osman. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Now here's Wall. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Porter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Right side Wall. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Sexton for 3. But they get it there.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
We've seen Bill evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Sexton.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Now Wall. 6 to shoot. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Sexton against Beal. There's the triple. Cleveland gets it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth. That one goes. Count it. And now an 8-point Wizards lead.
Look, Wall is a blur. His speed is just incredible. He gets to the cup in the blink of an eye.
Out to the right wing. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
And here's Wall. Inside, and stolen by Love.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Wizards have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Pertinis. Basket good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Drummond.
In clutch moments, you want your best players to come to bat for you. Luckily for them, Drummond is an all-star type player who feasts off of the pressure.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wall. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
It's money from deep.
This is what leaders do. You got to love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Here's Wall. Makes it off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 7.
It's just been one of those nights from him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
And so it's the Wizards with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall
It's the United States Supreme Court built. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Levine against Beal. Levine can't hit. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. Here's Beal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
White against Wall. Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that one drops.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And Levine throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor. Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now here's Wall. White with the defensive effort.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
And that one, good.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Now here's Wall. Plenty of space. And it's good off the back rim and in. Wall's got 6 points. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dunn in for Kobe White. Here's Dunn. Washington with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Beal gets a wide open look. Brown the pass to Bertans. Young with the steal. Here's Dunn. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Ball's knocked loose. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Bertans can't get it to go. Chicago trailing here. Young with the ball. Picked up by Brown. A nice shot by Young.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Outside, Beal. Porter against Bertans. Back to Beal. Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish. And there's that creativity from Beal. When he's in flight, boy, he's going to show you something special.
Now, here is Young. The pass to Cornett. Back to Young. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahina, and it's Peyton in for Beal. The Bulls also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Zach LaVine comes in for Satoransky, and it's Kobe White in for Dunn. Here's LaVine following the bucket by the Wizards. Yep, that one goes in there. LaVine's got 6.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Here's Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him.
And you don't ever.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Zach LaVine has all the physical tools and a skill set with an incredible high ceiling.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Valentine. White is out there with Harrison. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Hutchinson in at the 4-man position. Here's Smith. Passes to Bertens. Now here's Peyton. Back to Bertans. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Wagner. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Valentine. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Brown throws it down hard.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
To the right side. Hutchison passes to White. Feeds it to Carter. A putback. And it's put back in by White. White's got 6 points.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now, here is Smith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Chicago leading. Here's Hutchison. And he lays it straight in.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And stolen by White. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Carter. Shoots over Wagner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is the thing about Wendell Carter. He's got the skill to go with the size. Very difficult to defend.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lowry Markkanen's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Porter comes in for Valentine. LaVine's checked in for Harrison. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Now here's Wall. 6 points for him.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Levine can't hit. Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Wall. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Levine can't hit. Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. The shot by Mahimi, no good. Chicago leading by 5. Now here's Levine. He's tightly guarded. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Looking to end the run. A nice shot by Wall.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Levine looking around. And then Levine with the jam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Outside, Wall. 1:07 left in the first half. Can't connect from short range. Here's Levine. That one goes in. And now a 9-point Bulls lead.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Now Wall. He's got 8. Overdone. Hachimura controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Now here's Levine. 14 points for him. Pass to Carter. Back to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And we've seen this before. Zach with the ability to put up points in bunches.
Wizards trail by 9. Outside, Beal. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Mahimi, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Levine with it. With 4 seconds on the clock, and he sinks the layup. Levine's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Bulls.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Jones. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They never put themselves in too much danger. Thanks for joining us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just... Oh, no, he didn't. Right there, the burst of Zach LaVine. Once he gets a step on you, it's hard to catch up.
And here's Wall. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Hachimura. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. Outside, Levine. The tray. Rebounded by the Wizards. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Levine.
determined to produce. Beal plays with such desire on offense, always searching for the next shot.
Outside Porter. And there's the pass to Levine. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Wall against White. Right side Wall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
No good on that one. Bulls making a switch here. Harrison's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. It's White on the wing. Pass to Cornette. Pass to Levine. Clock at 6. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wizards trail by 8. Here's Payton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards. Smith comes in for John Wall. Here's Levine. 22 points for him. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now, here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Pertinis. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Outside Levine. And it's blocked.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Payton. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Done outside. Dishes it to Carter. Right wing. 5 to shoot. That's good from Dunn on the assist by Valentine. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Here's Bertans. Over Carter. Bertans can't get it to go. Satoransky against Payton. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Good drive. For a big point guard, Satoransky has a surprisingly quick first step.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. For Washington, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Mahimi comes in for Mo Wagner, and it's Hachimura in for Gary Payton.
You know, the way he plays the game, he's always in attack. This is the one area I think he definitely has to improve on in his career. Ish Smith is knocking down free throws.
Wow.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Beal's checked in for Brown. That's good from Valentine. Both shots good from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Wizards trail by 5. To the left wing. Bertans against Levine. Now Bertans. Count it. Good. Bertans got 6 points.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
To the left side wing. The feed now to Carter. Beal with the steal. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Mahimi dishes to Smith. Pass to Bertans. It's tipped.
Marketing with a nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Here's Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
And both free throws good for Beal. 5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Some people say Levine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Chicago. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 5-point game. So the Bulls 5 right now. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forward.
You got to clog up the lanes because Wall runs all over you when you don't.
Levine against Beal. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Bradley Beal picks one up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Some changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Markkanen. Carter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Satoransky is subbed in for Porter. Here's Wall. Bryant trying to free himself up. That's tipped. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine with the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got 13 points in the second half.
That's off contact. Really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
White against Wall. The pass to Bonga. Back to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the bucket.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
White the pass to Cornett. And Satoransky kicks to Cornett. Back to Levine. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 4 assists in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the
Whoa, hammering it in.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
Satoransky finds Levine. The 3. Keeps it alive. And Carter with his second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Passes it to Hachimura. He dishes it to Bryant. That shot off the mark. And it's Chicago the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Levine for 3. White the pass to Carter. Back to White. Levine against Beal. And Levine, here we go. Count it. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
The prototype of the new guard. Long, quick, highly skilled. Zach LaVine has no trouble taking it inside.
Here's Bryant. Back to Hachimura. Tries from 16. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside Levine. 1:49 left in the game. Launches it. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 37 points for Zach LaVine.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The Bulls leading by 10. Fires the 3. Carter kicks to Levine. All sorts of time. Washington with the rebound. 1:06 left here in the fourth quarter. All with it from deep three-point range. That shot missing.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Chicago.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Davis Bertans checks in for Washington. Smith comes in for John Wall. Chicago also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Carter. Porter comes in for Satoransky. And it's done in for Kobe White. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. The Wizards with another miss. Pass to Cornette. That one falls.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach